Hey guys, I'm gonna do a Halloween look, and it is one of my favorite characters it's one of my favorite movies, it's Ever After. And Danielle when she actually dresses up, I guess kind of in the Just Breathe scene where she's in her really pretty gown, and she shows up at the masked ball and she is like this angel. Last year I dressed up for her, and I actually did my makeup and everything while I was at the salon in between clients waiting. And my coworker that I had at the time was making fun of me because I'm just in love with this movie, and it's kind of an older movie. I think it was done back in like 94 or 98 or something. Like, it's a pretty old movie. But again, it's one of my favorite movies. This year I'm debating between doing a fantasy fairy costume or doing my Drew Barrymore look again, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet, but I will do one of them. But for now I'm going to show you guys the Drew Barrymore look, how I did it, minus the hair. I might do the hair in another tutorial for you guys, but right now I'm just going to do like the makeup. So I'm just grabbing everything as I go. I don't pre-plan all this, so but the first thing I'm going to use, I'm not going to use a primer on my face because my skin is pretty oily, because after I had the shower today I forgot to put moisturizer on, so my skin's really oily. So I'm just going to jump right into foundation. And what I'm going to use for foundation is the Revlon Photo Ready. And I don't know if there's a shade lighter than this, but it's number 002 Vanilla. It's a very, very light shade, and it's really shimmery too, which helps because she has a lot of shimmer around her face. And I'm just going to do a couple of pumps on that on my hand. Take my stippling brush, put it in there, and just dot it on. I mean, you can see how much lighter it is than my actual skin. And I picked this up on accident. I wanted to try the Photo Ready, and I picked a shade that was too light, but it's alright because I can just mix it with what I have and it works out fine. So we're just going to buff this in everywhere. My face is going to have a nice shine to it. Buff it over your ears, really get it into your hairline. What are you doing? Handsome. My little guy's running around. He's excited because he put a ball in a cup and he gets so excited. It's cute. Alright, so we've got this on. But I'm going to put my concealer on first, which is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle. And we're just going to dot that under the eyes. Use my little mirror right here. Okay, so I have a pretty white face right now. Powder. And this is just the Clinique, it's in shade 102. Perfectly Real Compact, and I'm just going to give that, this is one of the lightest ones I've got. So I'm just going to do a light dusting all over. And I just use a big fluffy brush. This is a MAC 134. Okay, always has been. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon. White pencil. It's just in 656A white or Blanco. And this one you'll be able to see really well. Yeah, see, this one works really, really well. It's a very, very good white eyeliner. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to. I just do it to kind of make my eyes a little brighter. So, and you can get these at Walmart for 97 cents. Maybe they're still 97. They might be 99 now. I don't know. Okay, But the next thing I'm going to use is my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in number 608, which is Cottage Cheese. Oh, and I'll show you guys. This is what it looks like. It's just a very shimmery white. And Roman's going to play with turquoise. See, I love turquoise. It's pretty, huh? So pretty. So pretty. But I'm going to put this, I'm just going to put this on my lid all the way up to the brow bone because she's pretty much shimmery everywhere. And then I'm going to go ahead and do just a light kind of dusting of this everywhere because we're going to blend everything out that we just put on because she has a very white, very shimmery, very white. And I didn't do this step last year. Last year I just did the whole dusting and it didn't stay, and I should have been done that better. But and this doesn't feel cakey or anything on your face. So, I mean, if you're worried about that, it doesn't feel cakey, I promise. So we're just going to blend this out with our fingers. Okay, so you can see we've got a nice little shine to us. Can I have that? Thank you. Okay, we're going to put that to the side. I am going to kind of give myself a little bit of a contour in my eyes, like a little bit right in the crease. And I'm just going to use a fluffy brush for that. And this one's my Bedhead VIP, which is just a fluffy dome brush. Are you chewing on my eyeshadows? You are strange. And I'm actually just taking out of my Smashbox, I just got that on me, my little Smashbox palette with these colors. This is the Beauty Exposed. There, it's the Beauty Exposed palette. And I'm taking the color Camel, which is this darker one right here. These shadows are so powdery. And I have a review on this a few videos back if you guys want to see that. But I tapped off a lot of it, and we're just going to run this along the crease very, very lightly, just to give our eye a little bit more definition. Again, didn't do this step last year. I almost wish I would have, just to give myself a little more definition. We're just going to really, really, really blend that out because I don't want a whole lot. I really want everything to shimmer. But I do want just a little bit of definition. Okay, I'm going to use this eyeshadow, and this one eyeshadow we're going to put all over. Not just kind of on the lid, but also everywhere around here where we just put that sticky base. And you can use whatever kind of white shimmery shadow you want. I have a couple that I like to use. I've got this one by Bella Pierre, and it's called Snowflake. And this one's got, it's just a white, but it has a little bit of a blue tint to it. I've also got a MAC color. Again, it's just MAC's Frosty White. That's all it is, just a frosty white shade. You can use either. I might actually keep that one out too and use it. But for this one, I'm actually going to make it a drugstore one, and which I think almost everything I've used besides the Smashbox, because you can use any brand you want. I've used drugstore for this. So this one's by NB Eyeshadow. It's called Angelic. This eyeshadow and e.l.f. are in the same company, I believe, and so it's the same packaging and all that. But Angelic is one of e.l.f.'s eyeshadows too. I just happened to pick this up at a Ross in Arizona when I was there. So this one just happens to be them. Otherwise it would come in a little one like this. So we're going to use Angelic. It has no underlining colors to it. Like, it doesn't have the blue tint the way the Bella Pierre one does, although that one is very, very pretty. And we're going to take a big fluffy brush. You can take any kind of fluffy brush you want. I'm going to use this big one right here, which this compared to a regular powder brush, it's pretty big. This is a Mary Kay one. This is huge. It's a MAC 136 and it's huge. So yes, compared to my hand, I mean, that is a pretty big brush. So I'm actually going to mix some of this and the MAC. I'm going to put a little bit of this MAC one in there too. And it's all in this, and I'm going to dip this in, turn it upside down, and get it down in that brush. Okay, so as I'm doing this, it's coming out of the bottom of the brush, but it's not going to go on there all at once. So tap it down, and then we're just going to start putting this all over. I'm going to zoom you out just a bit so you guys can watch me do this. You really want to make sure you get your highlight. And there's really nothing else here, but I'm gonna just kind of sweep it all over. Then I'm really gonna concentrate, because she has, I guess the way that they did the makeup, it's kind of like, because her rhinestones are gonna go here, and from here to about all the way here is a nice cutout triangle shape where it's very, very shimmery. So we're gonna make sure we really shimmer that part of her face. We're going to add there we go. See, that's what we want, is that really pretty shimmer. We really want to get that shimmer going. I just do this and kind of fling the brush a little just to kind of get any of the excess off. But you really want to get this side part. And you can go ahead and go down on your eye a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna, but that brown's still gonna kind of show through. Okay. So we've definitely got this very pretty shimmer going on. And the shimmer that I just put on, that huge glob when it really showed up, is just the Angelic. There is no MAC in there. I just used the Angelic. From e.l.f. because you can find e.l.f. from the actual website. The NB, I'm not very sure where you can get that from besides Ross. So we are going to put those two shadows up. Next thing we're going to use is some rhinestones. And I got these rhinestones from Walmart, just in the craft section. They're just the little tiny ones. And I'm going to take, you can either use lash glue or you can use glitter glue, and I have both. I prefer the lash glue. It seems like it dries and stays on a little bit better than the glitter glue does. And I'm going to use the Andrea Mod Lash Adhesive. I believe I got this at Walmart in an eyelash kit, and it's got the little brush applicator. So what I'm going to do is just take one of these little rhinestones out, hold it in my hand. That glue is really strong. I'm just going to take one of the little rhinestones, put it on my finger, at least hold it on my finger, figure out where I want these little rhinestones to be. Hers start about right here, and she has one in the middle and then two going up each side, kind of make it like a little halo. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm just going to put a little dot right at the middle of my forehead, and then pop the rhinestone in place. And these seem to be about the size that she used. It's really hard. I tried finding a really good picture and I couldn't online. It's very hard to find a good picture of this. And especially of her hair. Like, you don't really see any pictures from the back of what her hair looks like. All you can see is kind of the rope braid in the front. So I'm just going to keep putting those rhinestones in place. You just kind of eyeball this. It doesn't have to be exactly how she does it. You can put 20 rhinestones if you want to. It's completely up to you. So we've got this first part started. I absolutely love, love, love this look. It's just so, it's pretty, it's classic, it's easy. You can use any kind of dress with it. I have been trying so hard to actually find the Drew Barrymore dress that was used, or something even remotely close to what was used in the movie. And I tell you what, it is not easy to find. But I actually have a dress that I will show you guys. You guys can see this a bit better. So I mean, this is super, super easy. These do look really close to what she used. So I'm hoping that's about even, minus my silly little headband that keeps getting in the way. Okay, so really hers kind of look like they went down a little bit farther, like maybe the thing started here and they kind of went up. I like where mine are at. It works for me, so I don't mind it. So yeah, this really, I mean, you can put mascara on if you want. It doesn't look like she's wearing any in it, but for this I am going to put a little bit of mascara on just because I look weird when I don't have any on. So, and I'm also going to take that brush that I have and I'm just going to lightly dust over these just to kind of give it more of a pretty shimmery effect. So I'm going to take my eyelash curler, which this one's just a Revlon. It's like their goldish silverish one. I'm just going to curl our lashes. And I'm not used to this eyelash curler. I'm used to my e.l.f. one, which I press down. I can feel the tension on it, which makes me feel like my eyelashes are getting curled. This one I'm still trying to get used to because my e.l.f. one, and it seems like nobody in town sells just the black refills to it. So I had to bust out a whole new one. Okay, the mascara I'm using is the Clinique High Impact mascara. I got this from my mom. She gets them in her free gift. And always gives them to me, so I almost always have mascara. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I know. Oh, yeah? Uh-huh. What are you doing? Where's Bear? Papa, where's Bear? A little bit of mascara right there. There we go. Okay, so you can put gloss on if you want to. I don't believe she's wearing any in it, but this is kind of what the finished look looks like. You can put a little blush on if you want to. It's completely up to you. This is super, super easy, super affordable. I mean, you think all together on this stuff, you can find eyelash glue for $1. You can, again, you only need 5 rhinestones for this if you choose to do it this way. Again, I got these from Walmart. You can get 5 of them for super, super cheap. And the shimmery eyeshadow you can get from, I'm sure, Wet n Wild or something. The base, you can use any kind of base. You can put Vaseline on it if you want it to stick. You can use, so it's super, super easy, super fun. I'm going to put a little bit of gloss on just to kind of have something on my lips. I'm probably going to pale them out a little bit. And for this, I'm going to use my Nivea A Kiss of Shine lip gloss. It sort of pales them out. But then I'm going to use my Maybelline 951 Luscious Pink Gloss. I got this from Walgreens a while back. They had them on clearance for like, I think originally they were like $6 and they had them clearanced out to $1.25 or something. That peeled them out a bit more. So, and you can always leave your hair just like this with the headband to kind of pull it back, and then I just have very soft curls, which I will put, oh, I just got bit. Oh, that really hurt. Okay, yeah, so this is the finished look, guys. Don't mind this creepy little piece of hair. But yeah, the little rhinestones, the shimmer. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And in one of my last videos for you guys to kind of show you like, I think it was the day that Roman and I went to the park to take pictures, but it's just this pink, and I know it looks really nothing like her dress, but this is the closest thing I have to like an evening gown. I had other ones, but again, they are not here. They're supposed to be getting shipped here soon. So it's just a super long, very light pink gown. Again, and I'm actually going to, it has these straps on them, but I think I'm going to hide those and figure out something else for the sleeve wise. But yeah, it's just a very plain flowy gown. So that is it for the tutorial, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You can check out my Twitter and my blog and all that stuff. My Twitter, you can find me, it's just at Jessica Bidwell or at HairandMakeup87. My blog is www.HairandMakeup87.dinstudio.com. It's just my username. You can look that up if you want to. I'm posting on there. I try to every couple of days. Come here. And there are always pictures of him on there. There's pictures of him on my YouTube. I Twitter pictures of him constantly. You cannot have my makeup brush, you slobbery baby. You so slobbery. Okay, so what do you think? Do you like mommy's shiny things on her head? Look at the shiny things. Look at the shiny things. He's all, Mom, why are you shiny? Why are you so shiny? I love you. Ooh, that was good. So, and I have Instagram too, which I haven't posted on Instagram for a while, but there's always pictures of this little guy on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you soon. Hi to you all.